All right, thanks for having us. Hi, I'm Thibaud. I'm the president of the Django Software Foundation. We are the foundation, the nonprofit that supports the Django framework. And we have a bunch of updates, and I'm joined by my foundation colleagues. If you want to see the slides, there's lots of links in there. There's the link to the slides at the bottom here, djangoproject.com/US-2025. Updates, big one first. We have a new Django fellow, Jacob Walls. We're super happy to have you here, Jacob, joining our existing fellows, Natalia Bidar and Sarah Boyce. Just in case Jacob wasn't here, I think he's trying to fly the pony. Moving on, working groups and teams. If you don't know the foundation too well, we have the board of directors, and these days we're trying to get support from many more volunteers with our working groups. They're the best way to get involved with Django, in my opinion. I earmarked 4 in particular that are in the process of getting formed. Social media events support, they're up and running. We need new members for them. We have a diversity and inclusion working group that is proposed, that needs more support. And we have a proposed AI team. And yeah, it's a big topic. And yeah, if you're an AI enthusiast, we want you. If you're an AI skeptic, we need you. We definitely need the skeptics to join that team, coordinate with the enthusiasts, and hopefully allow us to navigate these murky waters. I'll be polite. Board elections, they're coming up very soon. This is one of the highest profile roles of the foundation. This is the best way, in my opinion, to get things moving in the direction that you wish for and support the foundation along the way, because that's what needs to happen day to day. Talk to us if you want to run, and we'll answer any questions. And with this, I'll hand over to Frank.
Hey, everybody. Just want to give you a little update on what all is going to land in 6.0 if you haven't been paying attention. Some of it is already public, but the biggest things are a security feature. We're moving Django CSP, which is a long-term third-party package that's been around for forever. It's getting moved directly into core, so that'll be just baked in. The other notable piece is template partials. So for, which are useful on their own, but especially for you HTMX fans, this is particularly important that it'll be baked in. And then the big one that we all thought would never happen is Django tasks. There will be an async task framework baked right into Django. And that's the big updates there.
That's you. Okay, so let's go back in DjangoCon US 2022. This is a picture of the first day of sprints. We went for a run and swimming in the ocean, and some of us also actually went in the ocean for a swim. And doing this type of things, we start thinking of doing this type of activities also in another context, not only at the end of a very tiring conference after having delivered a talk and maybe volunteered and organized a conference. I wrote an article about that, proposing to organize some sort of sprints to be together with other people and to contribute actively on something without having the burden of presenting, organizing, volunteering, all these type of things. And after some heroes speaking about that, finally we met again in DjangoCon Europe this year in Dublin. We start talking again with Carton in particular, and at the end of the sprint we signed a small contract between him and me. And we decided to start doing an experiment and doing actually the first Django sprints. So we decided to organize this year in Palafrugell, where Carton lives. This is a picture of him. And in the sprint, we are going to organize another one where I live, in Pescara. And the name of the sprint, because they are very close, there are direct flight between these two places. And the name of the sprint is Django on the Med, because we are on the Mediterranean Sea. And it's only the first experiment of a Django sprint. If things go well, maybe we start organizing all around the world, so people don't have to move too much and don't have to spend 11 hours in a flight, and maybe can enjoy some time together. So the goal of the sprints are to share some time together with other developer, working actually on something concrete without having organizing other things and thinking about talks and other things to organize. And this one, it will be in Palafrugell, which is very close to Girona. If someone wants to join, it's very convenient to reach. We decided to organize in a small town because the cost is very accessible, and in some period of the year where there is not tourists around. And you can find all the information on the website. Maybe this one is very close, but the next one you can be able to join, or if things go well, we report to the DSF and the community, and this type of sprints can be organized also elsewhere. Thank you.
Hello. So I am Jacob. I'm the current treasurer, and I'm going to talk about money. So fun. I gave a presentation last year at DjangoCon US that dug deeper into Django's budget, the DSF's budget, excuse me, and I showed this chart. There's a new version that's updated for 2024. If you want to go deep into what these things are, you can watch that from last year, or you can read our annual report. But the TLDR is that our budget has been roughly the same for the last 5 years. We have an annual budget of around $250,000 to $300,000. We spend most of that, and we also make most of that. So there's a reasonable, when you want to think about how Django's finances work, we raise money from donations, both corporate donations and individual donations, and we spend that money mostly in paying fellows and our board assistant, Catherine, who you've seen probably at the registration desk. The reason I'm bringing it up this year is if you look at the very bottom there, you see surplus $18,000. That's pretty normal. Most years we run a very small surplus. I'm not going to say profit. We're a nonprofit. That money just goes into our bank account. We've made some different decisions in 2025. When you look at that chart in our 2025 report, you're going to see a loss. And that's like a kind of surprising and interesting change, and I feel like it's important to talk about. I'm going to write a blog post about this. There'll be more details in that blog post. But basically, we have a reasonable amount of money saved up. Coincidentally, also around $300,000 in our bank account. And like, what's that money for other than to support the community? We've heard over the last year plus that the fellow role has become increasingly unsustainable. The amount of work that, it used to be that we were fine with a single fellow, and then we had 1.5 heads, and that also became too much work for them, and so we hired a third fellow. That was a no-brainer. The alternative there was letting the work become unsustainable, and the whole point of having the fellowship role in the first place is to make Django maintainership sustainable. We're also taking steps towards professionalizing the DSF. We want to eventually hire a paid executive director. We're reaching the size that relying on volunteers is simply unsustainable. I talked about that in my talk last year. We probably expect to see more grant requests over the next few months. The PSF spent its annual budget early, essentially. We haven't, so we have some money left to continue to give grants. We expect to see an uptick, and broadly speaking, the Django community continues to grow, so we should expect to see more grant requests. And with all of these changes, the board has made a fairly explicit decision that it's okay to operate at a loss. This is fine, and we have a pretty long runway here, like measured in years. But if nothing changes, eventually we're not going to keep this stuff up. So we need all of y'all's help and the many people not in this room to make these bets take them from experiments into permanent things that we're doing. So please consider supporting the Django Software Foundation. We're a nonprofit. Donations are tax deductible for US organizations and people. Your company may be interested in donating. We'd love to talk to them if they are, but also individual donations from individual people are actually really impactful. Even just a couple of bucks a month spread across the entire Django community would take us into the black very, very quickly. And if you make a donation here this week, come see us at our booth and get a nice shiny sticker made personally by Thibaud. I believe that's it.
We have time for Q&A.
Oh, we have time for Q&A. Amazing. 2 minutes. Anyone have questions? Right. The question is what about the status of looking for an executive director? We had a lead, someone we were interested in talking with, and that sort of fell through. I'm not going to get into too many details. So we're a little bit back to square one on that. I think the next steps are to sort of regroup. There's a subgroup of the board that's been working on this. The next step is to regroup and figure out next steps. Jeff and I already talked a little bit this week. So, we'd certainly welcome help from anyone in the community who wants to assist with that. We sort of have an ad hoc group of people. So if that's something anyone here is interested in helping out with, let us know. Probably expect to see something from us about next steps publicly within the next month or so. I will also add, since we have another minute, Thibaud mentioned running for the board. That's a fantastic thing to do, especially if you think we should be making different decisions with how we spend our money. That would be a good way to express that, but also just we need help, and we need new blood to help us move in different directions. But another way that you can help is by becoming a DSF member, and that will make you eligible to vote in the upcoming elections. Membership is an application process. You need to explain. Membership is available to anyone who's done some work contributing to the Django community in a fairly broad sense. So anyone who has helped organize this conference is eligible to be a member. Anyone who's worked at a Django Girls event is eligible to be a member. Anyone who's written a bunch of blog posts about Django, who's contributed code, who maintains a third-party package, even people who maintain notable things within the greater Python ecosystem that aren't necessarily like Django specific. If Carson, who gave our first keynote, applied to be a DSF member, we would almost certainly admit him. He's created HTMX, which is a very valuable thing to the Django community. Basically, if you've helped the community in some way, you are eligible to be a member. If you apply to join around now, within the next month or so, that will be plenty of lead time for you to be sure to get to vote in the elections. If you put it off into the last minute, and when we've announced elections, there's a timing and sequencing there, and you might not quite be eligible to vote. So almost everyone in this room is probably eligible to be a member. So I encourage you to apply if you haven't already. And you can also nominate other people if you know someone who should be a member and is too humble to apply themselves. Yes, djangoproject.com/foundation. Yeah. Yeah, or just come to the booth. We have QR codes at the booth that will take you directly there. One more question in the back. Do we have time? Okay, yeah. I'll just repeat it. So the question was, if someone wanted to go to Django on the Med and convince an employer to pay for it, do we have any advice? I would say nothing formal, but any of us on stage here would be absolutely thrilled to help with that. So reach out and we'll see what we can do. Yeah.
If you go on the website this morning, Carton, I just shared an article from Lukasz Langa that say that Django Spring is the most valuable things an employer can do because you receive free consultancy from best people you can see around on the. You can go into the website and search for the article. I suggest you.
Okay, thank you so much for the community updates. If you have other questions, you could meet them in the hallway and let them know. Thank you so much.
Before going away, we want to take a selfie with all the DSM members. Also with you, Afi.